Good evening. Happy Easter to everyone. What was it, 19th? Yeah, episode 19. So, trying to turn around the slumping form we're on. Hello, mate. How are you doing? How you doing? You had a good day? Mine's been busy. But to tell you the truth, what is it, 9:30 now? The clocks went forward last night, so really it's 8:30, isn't it? I had to actually check up on where we'd finished the other day, so we had a bit of a nightmare in the sprint, didn't we? So I checked on, and we're 12th and 14th, so we've got to try and get something from here. But I think we will. I think we can put some pressure on sort of these guys here. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's good to hear, mate. It's good to hear. Back on form. Plenty of chocolate. I've eaten loads of chocolate today. Ugh. This is annoying because I actually done the setups. Right, okay, we're going to get on with this. Yeah, mate, that's a proper Sunday, isn't it? I mean, I did watch the Man City game and it was bloody awful. Horrendous game. Just so boring. But I think Arsenal went there and got a point, didn't they? They went there. I didn't think they'd done a lot, to be fair. I know Arteta said, oh, you know, we've been majestic or whatever he called it, but I think they went there to get a point. Last season they went there and lost 4-1. So I think anything better. They've got it. Right, let's get on with this. Watch me mess up this. I think we've had 3 or 4 bad races in a row now. We can't keep continuing, surely.
Here among the Austrian mountains, the grid is now set for the 71 laps.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything, mate. It was awful.
And Alex Albon will know just what kind of drive will be expected.
I nearly fell asleep, to be fair.
It's a second row start there in P4. The trick will be not to slip backwards.
Right, here we go. Come on, we've got to avert this slide.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we?
Have you been playing any Formula 1 managers today, Pop? I didn't bother.
It's the race
haven't
we've all
today
been
at all.
waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
God, this first corner is always tricky. And then the second corner is always tricky.
Robbie,
That's alright,
you have energy?
we're through okay. Good. Magnussen up to 11th.
It's critical we overtake. Robbie. Let's try and get past them.
Yeah, it's really slow down here. Magnussen had the best first sector there.
So this
We'll
is
watch
what
that.
happened. Right, let's have a look now. Around turn 3. The opportunity begging to
People
be
seem
taken.
to dive down there. I've had a few drivers, haven't I, dive down on this. I think Ricardo did it. Do you remember when I had Danny Rick?
Okay.
And he done a massive lunge down there. I'm sure he did in his first race. Right, that's the first lap done.
Big lift off. Copy.
We are going to bring Magnussen down a little bit, just because we're going to try and one stop him. Yeah, mixture on the grid. So we've got soft tyres and medium. We're going to end on the soft tyres for Alonso. Magnussen, I might two-stop him. It just depends.
You can use energy.
Falling back on Hulkenberg. The pace has gone from this car. But I think as soon as this race finishes, I'm going to start to put a little upgrade on there, I think.
Yeah, we're back on low on pack again. Copy.
Have you used all that up already? Come on.
Keep pushing.
Thing is, Hamilton's got DRS, hasn't he? From Piastri. What's Piastri doing up there? We're not doing very well. Piastri's up there.
Let's go.
Okay, Magnussen overtakes
Let's
Hulkenberg.
take a
We'll
closer
watch that.
look. So here we go, heading into turn 1. The opportunity's there.
That's good. We want to be in the points. We should be.
Magnussen.
We should be up with the 8th, 9th drivers. So we've overtaken Piastri, thank God.
Can push through all corners.
But what I will do,
Can afford to drop back.
if Alonso comes up with with Magnussen, I will let Alonso through. Because I think we are going to do a two-stop with him. So yeah, we are up together now. That's good. We've made a few little places.
It's certainly inviting.
We're not super quick, but steps in the right direction.
And the
Don't fight teammate. Let him go past. I hate that when they do that. I hate that.
Happy to increase pace.
Looks dark there. So Alonso's 1.9 behind Leclerc. It's going to be tough, but the Alpines are quick. Gasly third. Tough race for us, mate. No question. We've got to try and compete with the Ferraris now. But by the looks of it, Sainz and Leclerc are having a little bit of a battle. Might just have a look at them actually. Yeah, look, they're having a battle. Classic Ferrari. It's going to let us catch up with them, I think. Yeah, they're fighting all the time. But those Alpines, they're like rocket ships. Gasly's third still. See, once you go a couple of seasons in on this game. Hello, mate. How are you? Hey, Dean. Hello, Story, mate. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I thought I'm going to come on and do a late stream. Try and get a bit of form back in because we've sort of fallen off the cliff in the last 3 races. We've had crashes and not finished where we should, but we're taking on the Ferraris here. It looks pretty good early doors. We started, what was it, 12th and 14th, so 10 laps in, we're 9th and 11th. Good. Dean, did you watch the Man City game? Anyway, Story, how's your save going? Are you doing well? Have you started a new season now? Anybody had any chocolate today? Tell you what, there's no reason why Alonso can't get past Sainz and Ocon here. He's really, really close here.
Okay, we are low in the pack.
Oh yeah, yeah. How did that go? Did you get a 1 and 2? I think you got a 1 and 2, didn't you?
Start to close in now.
We're attacking with Alonso 3 abreast in that corner. That's where we're quick. Double overtake from Alonso. Double overtake. We like to see these.
Can use the overtake.
We're quicker than the Ferrari, guys. Nice. Like to see this. Now we're going after Russell.
Low on pack.
Come on. See, I love that. I love the fact that you can edit the calendar, because this year we've got like Japan this week, haven't we?
Here's the replay. So we're heading now into turn 5.
Yeah, mate.
The gap opens
Liverpool
up
doing
for
what
them.
they need to do. I watched the Sky Sports after
that's
the game,
place and up
and
into the points.
Roy Keane went for Liverpool, didn't he? Liverpool winning machine at the moment.
Check the DRS.
City looked terrible. How bad was Haaland today? He looked awful. I said to the wife today, I said, they would have loved to have signed Harry Kane. Harry Kane's 10 times the player Haaland is. Haaland will score goals, but he's useless. Yeah, that was a good result for Liverpool. So we're trying Magnussen on the 1 stop. I'm gonna change tyres soon. Alonso's really close to Russell. We're reeling these guys in. What is our true pace? Really good
Let's have a look
signs.
at that. Now this was at
Yeah,
turn 3. It's
story,
there for the
mate.
taking.
He reminded me of me in games sometimes. I couldn't hold the ball up. Every time I went to get the ball, I had a bad touch. He was terrible. I'm not dissing the guy because he scores a lot of goals, but his overall play was bloody awful. I'd have hauled him off. I mean, that's what people like about Postecoglou at Spurs. A couple of their players yesterday, like Maddison and that, were having a bad game. He hauled them off. An hour gone, he hauls them off. He doesn't leave them on for 75 minutes, 80 minutes. If they're not playing well, he gets them off. And I like that about Manager. But he looked awful today. But then I thought Arsenal set up for a point. Arsenal went there for a draw today. Got a bit of slipstream here from Russell. We were 3 or 4 seconds behind him at one stage. Ferrari look really poor here. They look really poor. This is good signs from us. I mean, we're not even pushing Magnussen. We're not pushing Magnussen at all. We're taking on the Ferraris. That's good stuff. Really good stuff.
And the Williams goes past.
We're just 1 stop in Magnussen. I mean, we're going to probably be on 30% tyres.
Right
So
then,
yeah, we've got past
take a
Russell
look
now. Up to
It was the
P6.
Williams driver we see there. They decide to give it a go. And that puts them in 6th.
Oh, the wife hates Arsenal. the wife supports Spurs, so yeah, we're a very anti-Arsenal house, to be fair.
Keep pushing.
Okay, there's a gap opening up just behind Hamilton, isn't there? So I'm going to probably bring Alonso in. We're going to push on these tyres and I'm going to bring
Closing
Alonso
gaps
in.
cars ahead.
We've got past the Alpines. The Alpines are starting to struggle. Yeah, I'm going to bring him in. There's no good being on a crappy tyre. Where is he? Could have gone on the hard tyres, to be fair.
Okay, we want to increase lift and coast.
That's what. Yeah, Real Madrid. That's going to be a decent game. They got City, haven't they, in the Champions
Okay,
League?
good lane.
I mean, I love Bellingham. Bellingham's the best player, the best England player, I think. He's the best in the generation, that guy. Huge. This is huge pit stop for us now. Anything under 3.3, I'm happy. No, the wheel's not come off.
Oh, no, please.
Yeah, we've messed that up.
Sorry.
Double the
Yeah,
length
should
of
be
time.
clear.
That's a blow. We could have been out behind Piastri. That's where we should be. Well, that's a blow. Right, Alonso can just do whatever now. I think Magnussen's the only one who's going to try and do a one-stop. No, Dean, you support Portsmouth. Come on. So Magnussen's up to P5. We wouldn't mind a safety car now, would we? See, that's annoying. Because that's now created as an aggressive... I don't know what's going to happen to K-Mag. I don't know what's going to happen to those tyres. I think some are doing one stops and some are doing two stops. See, Alonso, we would be up with Pocher now. That's frustrating.
This is good, mate.
Yeah, I prefer Real Madrid. I'm a more Real Madrid man. Definitely. Norris running wide's good. Albon, the quickest. He's so quick in that bloody Aston Martin. That's annoying. Okay, those guys are pitting. So Verstappen is doing a two-stop. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change and I hope I don't regret this.
Box, box.
Box now.
I'm just gonna do what the other guys do. I don't want to be an outlier, because that's... We're We're in front of Ocon, aren't we? No, that... Bloody hell. 9 seconds. 9 seconds. That's ruined our race again. Ugh. I hate this bloody thing.
No saving required.
Copy that.
Got to sort these pit stops out. So Alonso's up to
Now we
P5.
should be able to take a look here. Now here, we're taking turn 6. There's the opening.
So far, Alonso's best race for us. He's firing.
And that puts them in 6th.
Yeah, fair play, I know, mate. I know.
Save fuel.
Copy.
Yeah, we're going to be so much quicker than Lewis Hamilton on those hard tyres. He's done a 1-stop. He is actually going to do a 1-stop.
Save fuel, save fuel.
Alonso's not actually in a bad position here. Even though we had a 6-second pit stop, that annoys me because I think we could have been up. I think we could have been up 3rd or 4th. Where's Verstappen? Verstappen leads. Yeah, we've got to get past Hamilton, really. He's on those hard tyres, so we should be better. Alonso is going to get overtaken in a minute
Save fuel.
by Checo, but that's okay. He's on much better tyre. I think we're quicker than that Alpine.
Ridiculous.
Okay, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Big battle in that midfield there. From literally P3, isn't it? P3 to P8. Anybody can finish above these guys. I think we need to get to, what are we on now? 36, 37, 47. Yeah, we need to get to about lap 50 on these tyres, which are going to be a struggle for Fernando. Yeah, look, he's overtaken Albon in his old seat.
We can start reducing lift at coast.
Okay, yeah.
As soon as we push that car, we have got a quick car.
Full deploy.
Yep.
P4 now for Fernando. Up from P14, wasn't he?
Oh, beautiful.
He's going for the Red Bull too.
Good job.
He's going for the Red Bull. He's got past him. P3. This is what you pay the big money for. 20 million smackers.
Yeah.
Let's keep pushing, this is good. That's currently P3.
Yeah, we need to push Magnussen too. Alonso's quick. I know Perez is going to get past him. That's fine. Starting to lose those soft tyres now. How far is Leclerc in front of us? Yeah, we could get Leclerc. Magnussen can get.
We're good
We're
to
going to push him.
No energy.
He's got terrible tyres. Purple
Strong
sector.
spotted.
Stroll's in the pit.
Big lift now.
We've got to get Leclerc, surely. I could put Fernando on the hard tyres now. He's going to be slower, but he could be really aggressive on them. Or I could wait for the soft tyres. He's doing okay on these tyres, isn't he?
Let's go.
Nice work.
Magnussen can come in whenever.
P2 currently.
We're hobnobbing it with the Red Bull. We're dining from the top table here. This is nice. Don't know how long it's going to last. He's got far better tyres than these guys. He can go on longer. He's got better than Sainz, Magnussen, Leclerc, Ocon. Even Magnussen's got better tyres. He's got past Leclerc. Sainz is going to be difficult to get past. P2 now. Yeah, the race pace is coming good, mate, isn't it? I've got to be careful when I bring him in, that's all. So a lot of them are going on hard tyre. Alonso could lead this Grand Prix.
Can reduce lift and coast.
Hey, take a photo, guys. We're leading the Grand Prix.
Let's go.
Nice work. Currently P1.
So let's take a look at the replay.
That's what you
Keep
pay.
watching
That's what you
Alonso
pay the
with
$20
this
million for.
The opportunity begging to be...
I've just got to get this pit stop right,
Think
and
you
we
can
need
reduce
a
lift and
3
coast?
seconder. He's going to overtake us for sure. Ah, yellow flag. I tell you what, if this turns into anything, Magnussen, this is going to be superb for K-Mag. Oh, it's there. I might just bring him in. Yeah, I'm going to bring him in anyway. Will this let us come in now? No, it won't. Damn it.
We're boxing this lap.
Copy, box.
Oh, we need maximum pace.
Maximum pace, mate. We need to get you round. Huge pit stop for us now.
Do some left and coast. Need to look after the tyres.
So I think Alonso, whatever comes out, he's going to come out about 5th, 6th.
Box.
This is massive for us now.
Copy.
This is massive for us. We need 3 seconds. Oh, look at that. I'll give him the 1 millisecond.
Watch the
I'll
exit
give him
line.
that. That's a great effort from the team. Even though the 2 Ferraris are just taking over us lot.
We can push more.
That was nearly perfect for us.
We need lift and coast.
I think we've got better. I do think we've got better
Back off in the high speed.
race pace than those guys. Right, we're bringing Fernando in. It's time. He's just going to lose time, isn't he? If not, so we're going to do one more lap.
You can close up.
No energy.
Start to increase the lift and coast now.
Copy.
Okay, press and hold over.
He's taken on Checo though, and he wants the lead. We might be on 35% medium tyres, but we're going for it. He takes the lead.
To manage tyre short term.
Copy.
Right, let's bring him round. Here we go. I mean, we're going to be so much quicker than Hamilton. He's going to have to pit for some softs. He's going to have to. Yeah, that's okay. We've had much worse than that. So now we can chase down the... we're going to be so quick on these soft tyres. We're going to be the quickest man on track.
Use the overtake.
Typical.
Let's focus.
Don't worry about Leclerc.
Back.
It's fine.
Increase lift and coast where we can.
Albon's annoying me greatly. He's right up our backside.
Yeah, take it easy.
We've got 20 laps to go. Anything can happen here. I'm hopeful that Alonso, even though we are on really quick tyres here, we're going to hope and pray that they last. Checo's in. We steam past him. He's just going to have that fresh tyre in about 10 laps time. He's going to be really fresh tyre. He's going to be on softs, no question. Yeah, he is. So Magnussen's having a good little race as well, isn't he? This is really positive. I feel a lot better actually about our car than I did before all this. Okay, I'm going to try and move Magnussen
We think
just
we can
away
lean
from
on the
these
tyres
guys.
more.
I'm going to try and get closer to Russell. Yellow flag.
Let's take a
Ocon,
closer look.
yes!
Now
This
we're
is good for
watching
us.
Esteban Ocon here. And they just can't keep on the track. That won't do the floor of the car.
Yeah, that's really good. He was up with us.
Yes. Bye-bye.
So this is what happened.
We love to see
It was the
Alonso and
Williams
Hamilton
driver
up.
we see there.
2 world champions.
The opportunity's there. Up into third and contending for a podium place.
Lift and coast 12. Big lift now.
So we're P3. I mean, Checo's going to get P3. I think he's probably going to chase down Stroll as well. We've got 15 laps to go. These soft tyres are going to be a bit crummy at the end. But we're not pushing the tyres. Well, we'll push those mediums because I think there's a little bit more life in the mediums. Magnussen can perhaps put some pressure on Hamilton there. Yep.
Lift and coast.
So Checo's. Oh no. Oh, that's 4 races in a row. Oh. So Magnussen's off. I don't know whether to bring Alonso in, and then that might rubber stamp 5th place, 4th place, 5th place. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Copy.
Yeah, it's pointless. He might as well just come in and box. Pointless. Yeah. I'll just retire the car probably. Oh, so disappointing. We were so good. So good on this track.
Get your head down, you can do this, come on.
Yeah, we're so far off now. Look how far we're off. We're like 20 seconds off.
So take it easy.
Copy.
I've just got to let Fernando take care of those tyres. We're not going to get a podium. I mean, unless we go for Stroll. He's got too much tyre on us. Magnussen span off. Yeah, he span off, so that's messed his race up completely. I pushed him a little bit on those mediums, and it was annoying.
Okay, reduce lift and coast.
Copy.
Tell you what,
Yes. Let's go.
Nice right. Need to increase lifting coast.
we could have a real good go at Stroll here, but I don't want to kill the tyres. We've got to bit of fuel here. Let's just see. We'll see. We just push the fuel a little bit. I don't want to push the tyres.
6 to
I'll
go.
be more than happy with P4. I mean, if we can get P4 out of this, bloody hell, it's a great result. But Magnussen's, yeah, he's a blow, mate. He spun off. I couldn't believe it. He was looking so good as well.
Energy is available.
How many laps to the end?
5 laps
So we've got
to go.
5 laps to go.
Copy. Increase.
We're not much quicker than Stroll, are we?
Energy.
Fastest lap from Magnussen. It's a shame he looked so good today, but he's not going to get any points.
Four laps to go.
We can push on now. Copy.
Yeah, we're going to push on. Safety car.
Let's keep pushing.
It's not going to sort itself out in time, is it? The safety car. If it was a couple more laps, we might have got this. And it's annoying because Checo is just Tsunoda's out.
Virtual safety car. Delta
Oh,
positive.
it's virtual safety car.
Cover that.
Oh, that would be a slap dang. A slap. That would be an absolute slam dunk safety car. Yeah, it's going to end under the safety car. We P4 for Alonso. What a great result that is.
Copy.
It's unfortunate because we should have pushed a little bit more. Maybe we might have got
One more lap.
P3, but
VSE ending.
Yeah, copy that.
it's ended.
Reduce lift and coast.
Copy.
Pushing everything now. Those hard tyres are bloody hung around a bit. I thought Stroll would have been struggling on them, but
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
That's the flag.
exceptional. Exceptional from Fernando Alonso. That's why I signed that guy. He was imperious in that race. Magnussen. I've got to have a look for next season. Can't keep all these guys keep crashing and that all the time. It's really annoying. It's really
Now,
good
didn't
points.
Fernando Alonso look really great out there today?
Oh, Fernando's happy,
I tell you
P4.
what, they had to work hard for those points today. What a
I'm happy.
phenomenal achievement that is.
Should have been P4 and
Racing these kind of
P7.
scenes a
We
lot
should have
in
got.
Formula One, but it's easy to forget just what it means to the whole team.
Much quicker than the Ferrari.
Well, Max Verstappen can add
Yeah,
yet another
he just
podium
span off,
to
but it
his
was my fault
already
for pushing.
impressive record.
We should have been on the podium.
6
I
wins
think
now
we
in
could
this
have got
season,
Checo
they're not flagging. A mighty
if we'd
impressive
just stayed a
victory.
bit closer to him, but I was just worried about those soft tyres just falling off.
Well, there were mountains to overcome here in Austria, but those three managed
Lance
to climb
Stroll.
to the top.
Stroll was decent. Look at Fernando, up 10 places. K-Mag was quick. He's the only driver in the 104s lot. Oh no, he wasn't. Sorry. But he was the fastest man on track at one point. So yeah, we just keep up the points on the Mercedes. I mean, I think they only want P5 anyway. But Alpine are good. This is a tough season for us because Alpine are really decent. Yeah, this is fodder. I don't know what to do. I mean, we had 2 seconds and we had a 6 second. That's crushed us. That crushed us today. Yeah, I can't throw. I mean, I love this British Grand Prix. This is a great Grand Prix. Four days till that. Yeah, we've got one of them. When is that underfloor coming in? We need to know when the underfloor is going to be developed. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. If I call you Tygon, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really do appreciate it. Welcome into the madhouse. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, look at this. I won't get a chassis in time, will I? That's okay. If it is, well, look, if we've got to have the second, if we've got to have these in stock, it's unfortunate, but we're going to have to do it. We just put Magnussen in the crap car. Suspension. God, I'm going to have to manufacture this stuff. This is costing me a fortune. Five days. 5 days. We'll get that for the Grand Prix. We're happy with that. Got one of them. Rear wing, really, we need. Hi, Jesse. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to hear from you. It is Silverstone. Silverstone Grand Prix. The home Grand Prix. The home of Formula One, of course. Right, I'm just going to have a little look at something, actually, because I wasn't going to design anything else for the season. I was going to put full research on for next season, but... Sorry, I'm just flicking through this. I've just got my own little way of doing things. Right, okay. It's going to be difficult to get a really good upgrade. So what are we doing front wing? Research front wing. Don't really want to do another chassis. we don't want to lose anything. That's the issue. Because it gets so far with a car in a season that you sort of, especially when you're a mid to lower team, you sort of get to the point where you can't do much more. You're best to put it on research for the next season. Otherwise you start it's pointless doing an upgrade on this because you're not really getting too much. The guys in front of you are too far ahead for you to even to look at. So I mean, I might just stick this, to be fair. I might just stick it on next season because I just wasted my money. Just chucking money. I mean, I could do a big underfloor, couldn't I? Chucking money for trying to get 7th or 6th place, And really, with meeting our objectives. Yeah, I'm not gonna do another part. No, it's season 2, mate. Pop said that, but yeah, it's season 2. We met our objectives season 1. I think we finished 5th place last year. So this season, I'll just show you. Let's have a look. Board confidence, everyone's happy. Montreal, that's the first disappointed I've had in 2 seasons. We're on course to get P5 and above, which is more difficult this year because around us we have Alpine, who are really good, and we've also got Mercedes. So we're literally going for P5 with those 2. And I'll show you the standings. Here we go. So at the moment we're doing really well for P4. Mercedes are going to be really tough. I think they're going to do some upgrades coming up. I think they'll be good. Ferrari are really not doing great at the moment, and we're actually taking them on for pace, which is really weird. Alpine are really good. There was times in that Grand Prix that Alpine were up P3, P4. They've got some pace in that car. So really, it's 2 into 3, 3 into 2 places, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's between Williams, Mercedes and Alpine for 4th and 5th. Yeah, it's these 2. This is who we're fighting against. And we are taking these guys on at the moment. I can't see 7th, 8th and 9th and 10th even getting anywhere close to us. They're cut adrift, these guys here. And it's obviously you've got these guys. It's Red Bull and Aston Martin. Aston Martin have got a really decent car this season. Ferrari is struggling. So yeah, we're struggling. We're not struggling. Ferrari is struggling. Really, really struggling. Cost cap. We have spent a lot of money this season. We've only got 40 million left. And I usually, I'm not too sure what other people do, but I normally, when I get to 50 million, I won't do any more upgrades on the car. I'm not going to do any more upgrades. That's going to be tight for us. So I'm just going to put it into next season now. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I'm not spending any more money in the car. Biggish rear wing for next season. That's fine. doesn't really matter actually when I haven't got any engineers, and I haven't actually at Williams. I think if you do a McLaren save, they've got very, very good facilities, whereas at Williams they haven't, and I haven't really upgraded very many things, as people will say to you. Pit crew exhausted. That's what I was going to check actually. Right, we want to change a few of these development things for next season. For next week, should I say? I like to keep these fresh. Sorry, I keep saying the wrong words. I'm bloody tired tonight. They're exhausted. They got 3 days off. Got the underfloor, thank God. Praise the Lord. Yeah, that's going to come in anyway, isn't it? That's going to come in practice session. So, okay. Right, guys. I think I'm going to do practice and I'm going to do qualifying. Yeah, I'm not really. I think the reason he's not interested is because of our facilities. Let's have a look, see who's out of contract. This would be a good signing, wouldn't it? Oh, you'd be a good signing. No, I'm not. Or do I put Behrman into the car? So it's just that suspension, which I think comes tomorrow. If you, I mean, this is our car. We're struggling with the top speed now. That's starting to sort of fatigue a little bit, and the medium speed we're struggling with. But apart from that, it's not a bad car. I've had worse cars. I mean, Jesse, that's the issue. I mean, I'm looking to build a car for next season to go for podiums. And the issue is, I'm going to have Fernando Alonso in one car. Do I have the patience for a youngster in the second car? That's my problem. That's my problem. But it's difficult with Williams because we do need to. I do need to start to look at facilities because we're really struggling here. This is. This is poor, really. In the off season, I'm going to try and save as much money as I can now, and I'm going to try and upgrade all of these. We've got a good tour centre though. Oh, my controller batteries are low. Of course they are. Right, we'll swap out. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I know I do. The thing is, mate, I've actually.
Welcome and come on in.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Motor racing.
Story. I I was going to put him in.
We're here in legendary
I keep
Silverstone,
forgetting
where
every
the
time I do
very
practice. I
first
don't know whether you
Formula
guys are
One
the same.
Championship Grand Prix was
But
held
whenever
back
I
in
think to
1950.
myself, I'm going to
It's
put
a
Behrman
place
in,
where every tuft of
and
grass
then I
breathes
forget.
motorsport, and the crowd
So
are
before I set the
already
car up,
crackling
please
with
remind me,
excitement.
because remind me again.
Silverstone demands a lot of power
I've got
from cars,
a
with
10-second
numerous
memory in
twists
my
and
mind.
historic turns. Downforce is going to be a key factor.
I think I'm going to actually put him in for Alonso, actually. I'm going to put him in Alonso's car. And I need to change all these as well, don't I? So yeah, I mean, regarding next season, I probably will get somebody else into the seat, into Magnussen's into his seat. I don't know what I'm thinking yet. As we get to the end of the season, we'll have a look. We'll just have a look and see what happens with other drivers, etc., etc. I'll just let that one play out, to be fair. I'm not going to worry too much. He's done really well. Magnussen's done really well on his engines, though. I mean, look at his engines. We are in Silverstone, but we've got some good engines here. He's safe. Magnussen's safe, even though he just literally did spin off and he did stop us from getting a few points. I'm not going to lie, but he's a safe pair of hands. But next season, I'm going to try and really push for the car. I've even seen, actually, when I do the research for next season, it's got the limit where the limiter is at the moment of our parts, and it's actually good. We're going to have a half decent car next year, especially when I do a really good underfloor. I've just done quite a good rear wing, and if I'm going to do a front wing and a chassis, that's what I'm going to be looking at, those three parts, and we'll just see where we go. But we could have a really quick car next season, and that will be quite frustrating if you've got a little novice in there. But then you've got to blood them sometimes, haven't you? Right, okay. I usually do this. I don't know. I'm going to do this first practice session, then I'm going to simulate the rest. I usually do a big lap, a big run, 30 laps or something. I don't know whether to do another coffee. What's the time? 10:30. Right, here we go. Behrman's first foray into P1. Here we go.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio's good.
Yeah, copy same.
I mean, the
Yeah,
car's
radio check when you
shattered
can.
because all the car parts
Yeah,
in there
radio
are
check,
crap.
okay.
I feel sorry for the
Yeah,
guy, really.
standard clear.
Right, what I'll do is give them a few laps, and then I'm going to do a couple of push laps. So,
Pick up the pace.
Gabby.
Push hard. Happy to push hard.
Copy.
here we go. We'll watch the lad, shall we? No pressure, mate. Just don't crash this car. No, mate. I'm literally just putting him in for practice. Just put him in for a practice session. But we're having a look at him for next season. See how he goes. we're going to have a decent car next season, and we're going to have Fernando Alonso in the car 1. But car 2's open with, you know, it's open to anything next season. I don't know. If you were to ask me what my, you know, what I would love to have, my perfect driver lineup, I'd love to get Lewis Hamilton in car 2. I'd love to have Alonso and Hamilton, but I think our facilities aren't good enough for Lewis, to be fair. But I mean, Drugovich there, he's in the actual, by the looks of it, he's in Mercedes, isn't he, now, doing practice. I know somebody mentioned him earlier. Jesse, you did, didn't you, Drugovich?
We need to focus on the energy now.
Copy.
That's not bad. That's not a bad lap, is it?
Let's try and build this back up.
Copy.
That's not a bad lap. He's beat Bottas.
Charge is good.
Charge is good, so we're going to do some normal laps now, just on these hard tyres. See what we're doing. We will put them on some soft tyres in a minute as well. Just push these tyres a bit. We're going to be the slowest cars on track because we're on the hard tyre. Everyone else is on the mediums.
There's a yellow flag now.
Behrman's actually quicker than Magnussen at the moment. He's doing the 130s, look. Pretty good. Yeah, he's constantly, look. He's in the 130s.
From you.
I'm not going to bring him in just yet.
What do you think?
He's quicker than Drugovich.
Feels alright. Copy.
I'll be interested. Right, we're just going to lash these around. Right, season 1, we all know Sargent's a disaster. And I thought to myself, I need a safe pair of hands. And I literally was looking around and I saw that Magnussen, and I don't know, I just thought he's a safe pair of hands, to be fair. And he's not let me down. He's constantly got points. Yeah, he's got points quite regularly. And when Albon went off track, what, 3 times? Three races in a row. Magnussen was getting us points. He done really well. So I can't really knock him at the moment. But for next season, I'm looking elsewhere for next season, I believe, unless Magnussen comes up with some really good points. But I spoke earlier and said, have I got the time to bed in a youngster when I'm going to have Fernando Alonso in the other car and we're going to be competitive? I think we're going to be competitive for, I'm not going to say podiums, but I think 4th, 5th place we're going to be competing next season. And can Behrman do that? Or can Drugovich do it? Can one of the youngsters do it? I'm not too sure. Right, so I've stuck him out for he's done 25 laps. Hello, Captain, mate. Bloody hell, mate. How are you doing? How you been? Really good to have you in. Have you had a good Easter? Have you been eating loads of Easter eggs? I have. Right, we're going to put some soft tyres on these guys. I know, Jesse, I've tried to do things on this save just a bit differently. I know. I do need to update some of the installations and that. I know, for granted. I just wanted to... Just, I don't know. Put the money on track, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's it. That is true. I'll show you. I'll show you. Hang on. I'm going to send Bearman out on these soft tyres. We're going to try and get him up. Let's have a look. Oh, because Magnussen, we're sorting out his setup, aren't we? That's why he's taking so long. But Magnussen's not damaged an engine yet. We're on 3 engines for him. I think it's 85%, 80%, and like 30, 40%. So he's looked after his car.
We could do with a bit more pace.
Right, this is Bearman's first proper push lap in a Williams. It's nice to do practice. I'm enjoying this. Oh, he's behind this dimwit. Yeah, that's going to hamper his lap, isn't it? Looking smooth. No, my pit stop's terrible, Jesse. Yeah, I know the family issues, mate. I've got 2 girls who are always busy, mate. Or, I mean, might be other family issues to be had. That's usually my family issues. My 2 girls give me a hard time. Okay, let's see what Bearman's going to do. It's good to see you in here, mate. I'm really happy you're in. P2 for the man. Sign him up.
Let's increase lift and coast.
Copy.
That's a quick lap. 127.8 for Bearman. That's a really, really good lap. Is this a sign of the guy? He's showing me. He's showing me what he can do. Yeah, I mean, look at this from Magnussen. This is what you're paying for with K-Mag. Oh, I can't. It won't show me. Don't worry about that. But he's a safe pair of hands, K-Mag. Apart from when he's P8 in the last race and he span off. But apart from that, he's a safe pair of hands, guys. He didn't put it in the wall, he span off, so I'll give him his due. So, on his push lap, Bearman was actually quicker than K-Mag. Crazy. He's done 30 laps as well. Only Max Verstappen's quicker than Bearman in this P1. No, mate, I'm not going to be hiring Piastri. That's not going to happen. Even though he's probably improving a lot more now. Pocher would probably be the favourite of the guys on the grid, only due to the fact that he has improved and I can see him improving. Because he took Magnussen's seat at Haas when I signed Magnussen in Season 1. Okay, mate. I'm gonna keep putting Bearman in every single. How many can you do? Have you got? How many can you put in P1? Can you do it every time? I thought it was a couple. Or do you have to put them in for 2? I can't remember.
This is checkered flag.
I should have changed my pit stop crew. So Behrman was second. Yeah, so I'll do practice each race. I will put him in. That's he's done 40 laps, look. That's a good start from us in practice. Good lad, keep going. The thing is, you should be able to put these guys in P2 and that. I suppose you don't want to put it in P2 because you want to really get the car set up for the driver, don't you? Right, we're going to simulate that. We're going to do quali. Look at this guy. That setup's crap, isn't it? Don't know whether that's going to be any better, to be fair. Still drives me crazy doing this. Ah. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah, take care. It's really good to see you. Anybody wants to follow Captain on YouTube? He's got a really good YouTube channel out, Formula One. Give him a follow. He's really good. He's done some really good stuff. Okay, I'm going to use that engine. It's on 8%. You watch. He's going to crash, isn't he? We're eking every last bit out of that engine. So this is exciting. This is one of my most exciting races. I love Silverstone.
To go.
The high-speed corners at Silverstone are a great time.
Let's just make sure that we've got everything in what's supposed to be in. That's a problem. When's that going to be? It might be brought in for the race, to be fair. We're going to have to buy a new engine for Fernando as well. We're going to be close to the cost cap this year. We're going to be struggling near the end of the season. I could be, without question, doing a lot of the season near the end off stream, I think. Because we're going to be crap. I can't get that. I can't get that. I hate this thing. This is why you need to do practice, guys. Don't have some fool doing this. I think that's going to be better, isn't it? We've got there, haven't we? We've got there. That's much better setup, I think. Every little matters. These little... Yep, I'm going to go for that. Right, let's go. That car's terrible. That car looks awful. The other guys are upgraded. See, we're falling behind on the old upgrades. That's much better. Oh no, that is a little bit better. that's better. God, we would be lucky to get out of Q1. Right, okay guys, I'm going to do this qualifying, but then I'm going to go to bed. Right, we're going to go out really early. Try and
1 should be green.
try and get a good lap on the board. Because you do get stuck at a bit of traffic around here. I'm going to say that. It's a bit of a bugger for traffic
You're
around
good
here.
to push on tyres.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, see, already they're starting to come out. Push.
You can push more.
Copy.
Yeah, Valtteri's going to be right on us. Don't mess me up, Valtteri. If Valtteri didn't have such a long contract at Alfa Romeo, he could have possibly been. Don't come out! Don't come out! I do love Bottas. Oh, he did adjust, didn't he? He did come off the throttle for a split second. So K-Mag's clear now. We've still got Piastri and Pacher in front of us. Yeah, that's good. Lovely. Across the line for K-Mag. 125.7. Let's see how that goes. We've got a lap on the board.
Bring the pack up.
Come on,
Copy that.
Fernando.
Slow now.
Half a second.
Copy that.
I think he might have just got held up. Half a
Get the pack
second
under
slower
control.
than Magnussen.
Yeah, copy.
I think Alonso might have to go out again. Didn't really want... I only wanted one run in Q1. Yes. I know. I think he might have just got held up by somebody. That's my excuse. K-Mag's through. Okay, let's see this. Ocon is going to finish higher. Gasly's going to finish higher. Hulkenberg's going to be in the bottom 5. Leclerc's going to get out of it. Has Alonso done enough I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to put him out for another lap. I'm nervous a little bit. There we go. Hulkenberg's out in the Haas. Much better now. Look at that. Nearly optimal. Good little bit of messing around there from me. Okay. Q2, what we're going to do is we're going to go out on the old tyre. And we're going to go straight out. No messing around. Mate. I know Pob, awesome Pob in this chat, he has signed him on his game. Stroll is decent, mate. Stroll is decent in this game. He's doing very well.
Pick up the pace a bit. Copy.
Season 1 he had a bit of a checkered time,
Can push through
especially
all
in this
corners.
game. And then Season 2 he's been exceptional.
No saving required.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do on these used tyres.
If you've got
Yeah,
any
it's
pace
deployed.
left, it'll be good now.
Yes.
I'm going to put these round because we'll watch the laps on the... Yeah, we'll watch the laps on the better tyre. And watch them be slower, I bet you. So K-Mags across the line, 125. Alonso slower again.
Build this back up.
Copy.
Magnussen's on fire at the moment.
You can afford to drop back.
Understood.
We're behind the Mercedes. Let's get us on these. Alonso's struggling. K-Mag's through. I'm not putting him out again. Right, let's ramp these tyres up.
We can push on now.
Copy.
Oh, I've got so much to do. Jesse, what team are you on this game? Do you play it? Well, you obviously play it as well. It's a long story. It's a long story. The reason I changed Albon was because he kept crashing the car.
To increase pace.
Even though he had a great first season for me. I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but we're going to get a tow here from Verstappen.
Let's use the overtake.
Alonso could be very quick. Yeah, I just got fed up with Albon. He kept crashing the car all the time, so that's why. I'm always doing different things on this save, to be fair. I always do things differently, Jesse. Somebody buys him, I buy the other person. This is how I always am. I'm always trying to do things differently. Also in races, you'll see me doing a lot different tyre changes at different times. I try to be different to the others so I can try and catch up with the guys or do something different. Sometimes, most of the time it doesn't work out, but sometimes I take the gamble when it does work. So Alonso's much quicker, and we've got a good little tow here from the Red Bull. Might just disturb us around this point, but when you come down these straights, should get a decent lap time here. Yeah, P3, that's great. Well off the Red Bulls though. Oh no, 0.7, that's a great lap. My favourite driver is Lewis Hamilton. I am a big Lewis Hamilton fan. Whereas Pob in the chat, he's not. But I am a massive, massive Lewis Hamilton fan. I like Mercedes, but I probably will start to look towards Ferrari next season. I think it's great for Formula 1 that he's actually moved. Sainz is out. Yeah, nice one. That's good, mate. So Mercedes have improved on here. P6 and P7 for them. Lance Stroll had a bit of a stinker. Sainz out. This is good. Ocon's out in the Alpine. So the two Alpines are out. Gasly, usually a safe pair of hands. He was last. Yeah, of course he is, mate. Of course he is. He's gone through a bit of a barren run. Stick him in a Ferrari next season. He's going to be quick. Okay, so we're Q3. Our main rivals, Alpine, are both out.
Should be green now.
We have to get points, good points in this race. We don't want to crash this car. I'm going to wait for Verstappen to come out before I send Alonso out.
We're going to push on the tyres. Copy.
There he is. We're going to try and do a tow again. Magnussen can come round. His tyres are nice. 90%. 90 degrees. Lovely.
Just remember the front brakes and front tyre temp.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to push Alonso too much because I don't want him to go past Verstappen. We want to stay behind Verstappen. We want another tow from that Red Bull. No, we're not. We're going to go past him. Oh well.
We're happy to push on with the tyres.
Copy.
We can start reducing lift at coast.
So Alonso's on used tyres, so we're not too worried about. This is just a little marker he's going to put down in a minute. Magnussen. We're interested in this time. I think that's improved. I think that's the best time he's actually put on the board.
Yes.
From Q1 and Q2, that's the best time
Back off.
so far.
Copy.
I believe so too, Story, and I'll tell you why. I think Ferrari have always had pace over one lap. Always. They always seem to, but they just haven't got the race pace. I think they will get better. I think Lewis Hamilton's heard something there. He knows the Mercedes in the bin now. Mercedes are not great. And he sort of knew that this car this season was going to be crap. So he's gone. But look at Ferrari now. They're really firing up. Abu Dhabi, and it's not because I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan. If the same had happened to Verstappen, in my eyes, my opinion, I would have called it exactly the same. That was a shambles. That was horrendous. I know 3 or 4 people who have never watched a Formula 1 race since that incident. Because that should have Finish behind a safety car. Everybody knows that. Terrible lap from Alonso. Terrible. It should have finished behind a safety car. And anybody else who's going to say about it, and everyone's entitled to their opinions. I mean, Max, it was a great season. 2021 was so exciting. There was race wins for Red Bull, Mercedes. It was great. But to let 4 or 5 cars unlap themselves and then start the race again, that's never ever happened in Formula 1, and it never will again. And there's a reason why. What's his name? Can't even remember his name now. He's not even in Formula 1 anymore because they know that it was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake for Formula 1, but they couldn't come out and say it because it makes Formula 1 look really bad. Fair enough. If cars hadn't been unlapped and there was one racing lap, that's fair enough. But you cannot just let 4 or 5 cars through and then start the race again. All the drivers, they all know. They all know the real. That they all know. If you ask any of those guys, they know who should have won that championship. There's no doubt about that. And I think it's taken Lewis Hamilton 2 or 3 years to get over that. I don't think he's got over it. I don't think many of us would get over that after driving so well for that whole season. And losing it like that was horrendous. I was celebrating. I was actually celebrating because I thought that Lewis Hamilton was the world champion. I said to the wife, I said, this is going to end behind a safety car. And it should have done. But that's my view on it. But I would have honestly said that if it had been the other way round. I would have turned round. Yeah, of course, Bob, I know, mate. And you're entitled to your opinion. I bow to your... You're entitled to your opinion, absolutely. I would never fall out with or anything. But I just thought it was a bit off, to be fair. I know you're always laughing when Lewis crashes or falls out of a race. Bob's not a great Lewis Hamilton fan.
Track is full. Got it.
And I can, you know, fair play. Everyone's got their own favourite drivers. But I've just always liked Lewis since 2007. But then I love Fernando Alonso. I love Sebastian Vettel in the end, but I couldn't bear Sebastian. When he was up against Lewis Hamilton, I couldn't bear Sebastian Vettel. Hated him. But I absolutely adore Sebastian now. I really do. Because he's a really, really good guy. Right, okay, we should get a toe here. I'm going to say it quietly because I don't want Alonso to go past these guys.
We're happy to push. Okay.
Even though those guys are annoyingly together, the Ferrari's right next to the Red Bull.
Good info.
Magnussen P4 as it stands. Let's go. This is a really, really good qualifying session for us. Ah no, he was on used tyres. Jesse. Alonso's first lap was on used tyres. And now we've got stuck behind this car.
Okay,
We've got stuck behind that car. That's ruined our lap. Alonso's not going to improve. Oh, mind you, he has improved from the last lap. Where are we going to finish? I think if we get 6th and 8th, I'll be over the moon with that. 6th and 8th, I'll be over the moon. Come on. But Chair's 7th. We're quicker than the Hash, surely. K-Mag's still 4th. Here we go, across the line. Where does K-Mag finish? Oh, not far off. Checo, look how close he is to the Red Bull. Look at the Aston Martins. This midfield's going to be close, guys. This midfield is going to be really, really close. And here he comes across the line. What's Fernando going to do? P4 and P5. I'm taking that. That's fantastic. Yes. I am taking this, mate. P4 and P5. We've got a car on the 2nd and 3rd row. We're happy. Yeah, he's really good. This is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying to Jesse. K-Mag is a very, very safe pair of hands. Yeah. Blame Pob for that. When I was sat there, when I sat there trying to sign Fernando Alonso, he was egging me on to get rid of Albon, and since Albon's gone, he's getting pole positions. That's a great lap. I mean, that's a tremendous lap from Alex Albon. He's in 124.6. No one was close to him. The reason Verstappen finished 7th was because he got tangled up with Leclerc in that qualifying. That's why. So he will be up there with, you know, fighting for a victory.
It's race day.
Right, do I do this Grand Prix or do I go to bed?
Silverstone is certainly a circuit rich in Formula One history. From Giuseppe
Don't know what to
Farina
do. I don't know
winning
if to go to
first
bed or not.
championship race held here in 1950, right through to Lewis Hamilton's 2008 masterclass on racing in the rain. And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today.
Yeah, poor Verstappen. I think
I
it's the only time I've ever seen in the last few weeks that he's not got pole position or P2 in anything.
There can only be
In anything.
one winner. Who's it going to be?
Yeah, I think we're just going to do standard. I think some people go one stop here, don't they? Does anybody usually go one stop here? Yes, I can. I can do that. I can do that, but I don't tend to... Hang on. Okay. Let me just check something. There you go. I've done a little prediction. And it's just, will we get a podium here? Because we have got a chance. We have got a chance. But I'm just doing a little basic one just to start us off. There you go. I've done a little prediction there. Will we get a podium, guys? Win channel points if you make the correct prediction. I don't know how many points. I have no idea. I forgot how to do it, to be honest. There we go. I am going to be upgrading the channel points as well. I'm going to be upgrading these, and I'm going to try and get some sounds and stuff in it. It'll be quite fun. Jesse, that's where it. Hey, mate. That's where I'll fall on my own sword. Don't worry about that, mate. That. Are we going to be positive, or are we going to finish 10th or crash out? Right, okay. I'm gonna do the Grand Prix. Let's do it. We're on good form tonight. What is the time? It's 20 past. Yeah, I've got half an hour. Let's get it done. Let's go for it.
The British Grand Prix is nearly upon us. The drivers composing themselves on the grid ahead of 52 laps around Silverstone.
Yeah, you know, Pop, you know,
The
don't you?
Williams driver, their
You know
attention
what Albon's
purely on the
like.
race
You know he can
What a day for
crash.
them, starting on the second row.
That's why we
Holding
got
on
rid of him.
Fourth will be a challenge in the race, though.
Here we go. It's time to go racing.
We start really well, but Jesse hit the nail on the head when it's all about strategy.
British Grand Prix,
Come on, it's the British Grand Prix, guys. Let's go.
and it's lights out, and away we go.
K-Meg's off to a good start. He's in the slipstream, isn't he? Oh, he's up to P3.
Overtake.
He is. He's in a podium position as we stand. Oh no, it's not. Checo's up with us.
Okay.
Right, we want to be aggressive. We're going to be aggressive, guys.
Quick call, overtake.
At the end of the day, we have to finish above Alpine. That's what we're looking at.
Just get back on it.
We need to finish above
Push
Alpine.
it, you know what to do.
Copy that.
Right, we've pushed for a lap. Got good pace at the moment. Okay. I've got a bad feeling that everyone's going to be doing a one stop here. So we're going to have to super push.
Safe fuel, safe fuel.
Copy.
Or they're on the medium tyres just for...
Increase, lift and coast.
Copy. Back off now.
Yeah.
Copy.
%100% of people have actually put that we're going to get a podium. You obviously don't watch the channel often enough.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
We don't want to push these
Back off now.
soft tyres.
Copy that.
We struggle.
Currently low
We're
on.
right on Checo here though.
Okay, copy. No energy.
Copy. I'm way faster than these guys.
Do the best you can.
So Lance Stroll's just put the fastest lap. Even though we're on soft tyres, that's annoying a little bit. Is there a little gap opening up between us and the Mercedes? I think there is a little bit, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, that's nice, mate. I love The Simpsons. I'll tell you what, my little girl loves The Simpsons. She's so into The Simpsons, she is. She actually put the DVD on today. Yeah, we still use DVDs in my house every now and again. This is a really good start for us.
They're at the peak now.
Yeah, cover that.
Oh look, yeah, I know Verstappen is going to come past us. That is going to happen. We need to stay in front of Mercedes. That's who our race is with. It's mad. I'm not even thinking about Ferrari. It's weird, isn't it? It's so weird. Season 2, we're not even talking about Ferrari at the moment.
Push the tyres.
Oh, I said to Pob last season, Pob, that we have to close the gap to Red Bull and we have to close the gap to Mercedes, and we've more than done that, I think. Alonso's up to P3.
Close the gap.
There's a yellow flag somewhere.
Crash ahead,
Crash,
ahead,
crash,
ahead.
crash.
Watch the debris.
He's crashed. Hulkenberg's having a stinker in that hut. He's having a stinker at the moment.
And clearly then,
So we're P3 at the moment. I mean, I know we're on the soft tyres.
Push to close this gap. You can afford to drop back.
Here we go, we're flying past Checo. P2 for Fernando Alonso. This is why you pay $20 million. This is why.
Yeah, we're back on low on pack again.
Chicken feed for a guy like that. Chicken feed.
Push on your fronts now.
So we are going to box soon. I'd rather Fernando be on decent tyres than lashing around on 40% softs.
Keep looking after these tyres.
We want to keep these guys on you know, quick tyres. Oh, Checo. He's run wide.
that's no, that's
That's
not
superb
quite
for
what
us.
They would have wanted.
Hey, hang on a
Biting the
minute.
car just a little, perhaps.
He would get a penalty for that, going back on. That's unsafe. That's an unsafe bloody re-entry, surely. Yeah, next season they better put a penalty in for that. I think we've only got 3 or 4 laps of this car, this set of tyres now. I think we're going to try and get out where Ocon is.
Keep pushing.
I mean, we are literally right. I'm gonna box out Magnussen.
Let's get him.
Yeah, we're sort of stuck on the 2 stop now, which is a bit of a shame. I should have put 1 on 1 stop
Copy,
really.
box. Box.
Here we go. He's straight in. We're gonna fall down the wayside. But let's not panic, guys. We're sticking to a strategy. Let's do what we need to
Tyre
do.
short term.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. We've had some 6
Car's
seconds.
coming out the pits.
I'm happy with that one. Yeah, absolutely. And I tell you what, I still get blocked a lot in qualifying. A lot. I think Russell come out when I was on a
Take it easy,
qualifying
the
lap.
file's
He
called.
come out the pits,
Yeah.
and literally we just nearly ran
No
into him,
saving required.
and there was no
Copy.
like penalty or anything. I think there'll be a lot more penalties next year. And the funny thing is, I think once you get under 50% engine or 40% engine, you'll be prone to them blowing up in the race as well. That's going to be good. You know what? Alonso's doing purple sectors on these tyres. I think he's got another lap in that.
Let's close this gap.
No. No, I'm boxing him now. We're going to go medium with Alonso.
So boxing this lap.
Alonso!
Yeah, box.
He leads the Grand Prix, come on!
We think you can reduce lifting coast.
Come on, you're quicker than Albon. Magnussen's going to start coming up now. Be interesting to see what times he is doing.
Save fuel.
Copy.
So we're out of kilter with the other guys. We're doing our strategy. They're doing theirs. We'll just see who's going to, you know. And he hasn't boxed yet. He should have come in, really.
No energy, bottom of the pack. Fiddling.
Hey, turn.
We've hung about, though, with those guys. Oh, you pricks.
How much
Pricks.
was the stop for?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I'm going to be sorting that out.
Busy
I'm going to be
bit,
sorting it out. I can't keep doing this. So now we're behind Valtteri. We should have been in front of Valtteri Bottas. We've only lost a place, but it's very frustrating. I mean, the good thing is for Albon is that he can push these medium tyres, because he's gonna pit on mediums again. And Hulkenberg's coming in the pit, so he's not stuck behind Nico, so he can go after Pacher now. That's all right. Things are going okay, guys. We're literally going to be reeling these guys back in.
Need to look after the tyres.
And is there usually a safety car at Silverstone? Fastest lap from Fernando. Fernando's on one.
Let's use up the overtake.
Yeah, we're going to push these tyres. We can. If other guys are just on one stop, we can push this. I know, I'm always doing that. I'm always doing that story. Terrible like that, aren't I?
Pack up.
Let's have a look where we are. I mean, we're doing 2 seconds on Albon a lap. So we're going to be quick. It all depends when we're going to do our next pit stop.
Get the tyres down now.
Copy.
Yeah, too hot, those tyres.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened.
Oh
Now
no!
this was at turn 1.
Fernando's
Pushing a bit
crashed.
too hard at this point. And you can see how the cars come together. I imagine their confidence will have taken a knock. As for the team back in the garage, that was a tough moment to watch.
Oh, and he's damaged his car.
Check, Alan. Alright, stand by. Taking the front one.
I've got to pit him. I've got to pit him. I'm gutted because we genuinely had a very, very quick car. I'm going to have to box him.
Stand by.
Well, yeah, look, it looks okay, but me from if I have any of this, right? See, look, the underfloor's damaged as well. You know what? You might be right. I might just leave him out. Yeah, I'm going to leave him out and we'll just see what happens. I'm gutted.
So Ocon has pitted.
I bet he has. Dickhead. Yes. Yeah. I agree, Tom. I would like Norris actually in the Williams seat for next year. He does so well because the McLaren's absolute crap box, isn't it? So these guys are just on one stop.
We can push more.
So we're in front of Albon. So it's going to be the case of us in 10 laps pitting again, and then we're going to have to make up the time to them.
Can push through all corners. Copy.
Alonso's not that slow. You could be right there, Jesse, you know. Oh, sorry, Story. You could be right, mate. We've actually still got a bit of pace in that car. All might not be lost just yet.
Crash ahead, crash ahead, crash ahead. Caution.
Oh, that's sacrilege doing that. I know, I know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next season. I know development and stuff like that. I do fancy, I really want to go for Behrman going in that seat. So yeah, Albon is going on 2 stops. He's doing that. I mean, they're far in front of us, aren't they, at the moment, Albon? So we're... Oh, Jesse, thanks for the follow, mate. It's really good to have you in. Really appreciate your follow. Oh, you off, mate? Have a great sleep, mate. I'm going to go off in a minute. I've got 25 laps, haven't I, still? So we are in front of the Mercedes. Alonso's still up to P3. We're back in this. P2 again. Hamilton's on 30% tyres. I mean, Stroll's gone hard tyre. That's him for the race now. So Hamilton's in. Albon leads the Grand Prix, Alonso's second. But we're not going to be up with these guys, I don't think. What we're going to have to do, because we're quite far behind the Aston Martins, we're going to have to think of a time to box. Unless I box Fernando on some hard tyres in a minute. Unless I box them both on hard tyres, then we can box them in a minute. Or do I go soft tyres?
Do what you can to keep the tyres cool.
Copy.
Back off now.
Copy.
Okay, I'm going to put some mediums. I was going to put him on mediums anyway. We're going to box him.
Box this lap.
Box.
Let's close the gap now.
We still have a set of softs there, but the softs aren't going to last 20 laps. I might bring them both on hard tyres. Yeah, I am thinking double points here. But once I start thinking that, we know that we're in trouble.
Copy.
Box.
Yeah, we're starting to fall behind, so we're going to have to box. We're going to go on hard tyres for Magnussen, unfortunately. He can't wait for the softs. Oh, another bad stop again. Jesus. I've got to sort that out. Diabolical.
The exit should be clear.
Yeah, another bad stop. Another bad stop. Both of us. Honestly, the game hates me.
Push on the tyres.
Copy that.
You know what? I don't have to push horrendously on these tyres
Copy.
because we're going to be super quick. We've got.
Need to get into some lift and coast.
Copy.
I mean, we are going to be up against it because I think they're going to have soft tyres near the end. I mean, Alonso actually is not actually doing too bad. But unfortunately, his lap times aren't as great. I think he is a bit off. I think he has lost a bit of performance in the car.
So you're good to push on tyres.
So Ocon's now, that's great for us. The Alpines are nowhere near us because all we've got to do is finish in front of the Alpines. But we need double points, we really do.
Happy to increase pace.
Copy.
Just do lift and coasting.
Copy. Big lift now.
Copy.
Albon's in. He's well in front of us, isn't he? Albon. Yeah, these guys, see, look, Checo, we were right up with him, but even now we've fallen behind on those tyres. But you see, we're losing 5 seconds on the pit stops, and that's what's killing us.
Here we've got a yellow flag.
I think that we're going to struggle to get. I think we'll get points, but they're nowhere near a podium. Nowhere near.
No saving required.
Copy.
But then Sainz is going to be pushing those soft tyres. They are going to go off quite quick. So maybe in the last 6 or 7 laps we might get back. Those guys at the top are staying out on those tyres, and we've only got a little bit more. Yellow flag, Magnussen. Oh fuck! Oh my god!
Here's the replay. And if we watch Magnussen, nothing wrong so far. And there goes the steering. Now they did leave it.
It wasn't aggressive. It wasn't horrendous. Yeah, I think you could be right here. We're just going to push
on
these.
with the tyres.
Damn it! We're just going to push these guys and see where we go. Really.
Just push hard. No more overtake.
Copy.
Need to increase lifting coast.
Okay.
Okay, we are.
Yeah,
low
Sainz is.
Yeah.
I mean, really, Ferrari's
Yeah, take it easy.
strategy is
Yeah,
much
copy.
better than us. Much better.
6 to go.
They all have been. So yeah, it's a shame. This is not a great result for us. It promised so much.
We can push again.
Copy.
We're not even going to get Leclerc.
Okay, happy to manage tyre short term.
Understood.
They just stayed out in those tyres, didn't they? My bad. That was my bad. Promised so much.
So that's 2 laps to go. They're at the peak now.
Yeah, we're
Copy.
just done. Let's just get this race done. 9th and 10th.
And it's a win today for Lance Stroll.
That was tough. We were thinking podiums to begin with, weren't we? Alonso's crash. Pit
Fernando Alonso
stops.
showing
Pit
his
stops.
quality
Yeah,
and
horrendous pit
experience
stops
in
for
that
us.
race.
It is absolutely killing us at the moment. We should have been here. This is where we should have been. 5th and 6th maybe. I was talking podiums at the beginning. I think we're clear of Alpine. I think unless we have a horrendous drop-off, Mercedes will finish above us, but so they should. I'm not even looking at that. So yeah, that was disappointing. Another disappointing end. Nah, very poor. There's always tomorrow, isn't there? When is that? 11 days. Let's have a look at the manufacturing parts. Oh, suspension's there anyway. It's good to see Behrman up a couple. Right, okay. We're going to rest a little bit now. I think we're just going to rest them. That'll do. Right, okay guys, thank you so much for coming in tonight. I've had a few new talkers in here. It's been really good. It was a poor end, you know, but we'll push on. We'll push on. Push on past these poor performances. Next season's going to be the time. That's where we're going to be going for race wins. I'm literally researching for next season now. Short-term pain, long-term gain. We've got these rear wings, front wings. I've got next season sorted. Haha. I don't know about that, mate. Thanks though, Pop. Really do appreciate it. It's really good to speak to you again. Anyway, thanks to everyone. We're going to be back for episode 20 of this torture. And we will be back in Budapest. And we all love Spa. Spa is always good. Then we're on to the second half of the season. God, yeah, we're only halfway through. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. Casanova. Man after myself, mate. Casanova. Anyway, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just finishing off. Yeah, we're going to be at Budapest next. And I'm going to try and do both of these. I'm going to try and get these out of the way in one stream. But we are researching the car for next year. Okay. Thank you so much, and thanks to the followers. I've had a few followers tonight as well. It's been really, really good. I've really enjoyed it. I'm going to try to pop. I'm going to try to do a stream tomorrow at some point. I'm not too sure in the day. It could pop up anywhere. Might be another afternoon, evening one. But yeah, I would like to do one tomorrow. It's bank holiday, isn't it? So I'll try and get one in. Alright, take care guys. Thank you so much for coming in everyone. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all again soon.